If God hasn't opened the door yet for you, it's because He's protecting you. And you want to wait for His timing over your own. There's things that we could be doing as we're also waiting for God to move. And so I just wanted to share some things that God has been teaching me. And let's do our makeup while we talk about this. In waiting seasons, we feel like there's nothing we can do except for wait. But there's so many things that we can do. In the Bible, it talks about having faith with deeds. Number one, pray for the character you need to have the thing you're praying for. When I was dating, I was praying for the type of character I would need to have when I get married. The second thing I learned to do in the waiting season is to prepare yourself for when you get the answered prayer. For example, when my husband and I were looking for apartments, we were praying that we'd be able to end our lease early, that our landlord would let us get out of the lease and all of that. We started to look at apartments like months in advance. We also started packing because we wanted God to know, like, hey, I have faith that you can do this for me. Show God the faith that you have. And God answered us and blessed us with a new apartment, and we got to end the lease early. Third thing is to be grateful for what you have right now. It's so important to be grateful for what God is doing currently, being content in this season as well, finding joy in this season now. Another thing I've learned in the waiting season is that God's timing is perfect. There have been so many times where I was praying and asking God for something that, like, honestly, if I would have gotten it before He gave it to me, I wouldn't know how to handle it. God takes into consideration, are you going to be able to handle me elevating you to the next level? Are you going to be ready for me giving you that next thing? And I think the hardest thing sometimes to accept is when we're not ready, even though we desperately want to be. The best thing to do in that situation that I'm learning is to continue to pray, continue to trust God, and just don't go outside of God's will for it. If God hasn't opened the door yet for you, it's because He's protecting you. And you want to wait for His timing over your own so that when you have it, you can enjoy it. I hope this video was helpful. I like to try to do these beauty and faith talks once every other week. I might try to do it once a week if you guys want to see more things like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!